Welcome to Bottom Up Prosperity Week 7 spending update. As usual, we have $39.44 to spend this week. And if we add in the change from last week of $54.20, we have $93.64 this week. I have rounded it to the nearest 10 cents, which comes to $93.60, which we are going to spend this week, and we will have some change left over. Hey, here's the spreadsheet for week 7 spending. As per usual, first up is medical costs, and it is $3 a week. Next up is laundromat costs, and this is $4. And this week, have a copy of the SAS Survival Handbook by John Lofty Wiseman. It is an unusual item to put there compared to what we've put before, but it is an essential item in your personal library. I will show you pictures now of items to help you visualize. So first up is doctor and medical costs. As per usual, it is $3 per week. It is enough to help you through the year if you happen to get sick. With common sense like the good diet you'll be eating by now and the supplements, this will be a rare occurrence, but it is essential to have. And as mentioned, I regularly go to a doctor a few times a year. Next up, as usual, are laundry costs. It costs $4 on average to do a full week's load of washing at a laundromat, so I've set aside $4 for that. Finally, we have a copy of the SAS Survival Handbook by John Lofty Wiseman. It did cost $49 in total, though, from Mighty Ape. There are copies around in bookshops, and there's a newer edition, looks like, in Whitcoulls, called something totally different by the same author, and the SAS Survival Handbook no longer there, but I already have a copy of it, so I am putting it in there and budgeting it out at $49 in total. It is an essential book to own. It is for survival in all situations. Imagine you're lost in the bush or middle of nowhere. How will you survive? So just imagine you only got that book and you're middle of nowhere. How would you survive? So basically, it covers everything you need to know, from finding shelter, water, and foraging and hunting for food. As I live in an urban setting here in Wellington, for bottom up prosperity, I don't really need to apply much of it. It is still handy for setting up and running a campsite if you are living rough or you're on the bottom. It's got a lot of handy stuff in there. A handy part of the book is the first part where it shows you how to build a survival kit. As a side hobby to make bottom up prosperity a bit more interesting, I plan to possibly build a survival kit, but I will read through the book and see if there's anything that is relevant that you can apply into bottom up prosperity as things go along, and I will get those items. I plan to do a proper review of the book in a video sometime soon, and as mentioned, if any relevant bits are in there, survival items, I will mention them in future spending videos. If it is an essential item to actually have as a base level of survival. When I get the first van, initially to kit it out, as I mentioned, there'll be van related costs, which I'll document also, and that will come out of the $200 per week because it is an investment. Anyway, you now have an interesting guide to consult and read, and it is an interesting read. Now we have our change left over after week 7 spending. It is $37.60, and it will carry over into next week's spending. As mentioned in the last spending video, we're starting to get into a regular rhythm with our spending each week. Next week, anticipate another spending item to roll around that you would have seen before, and you'll see that next week. Have a good week and see you then.